Hi, Emilio from Bitskout, and in this last video about automating business cards, we're gonna show you what was the whole point of this automation. And the whole point was building standard operating procedures. Because in many processes, standardization is extremely important, especially in sales. Building operating procedures for that is also vital to ensure that this standardization is followed on. So what we did with you is we created an extraction from a business cards using make scenario here, and step by step we understood lots of things about the prospect that we're looking at. We understood the organizational unit, we understood the industry, we understood the position, and etc. And this is very valuable information to use it as a categorizer for what kind of materials we want to use to talk with that prospect so they are relevant. And this is standardization. So technically it means that your SDRs or BDRs or people who are running events have just to load photo of the business card, and the rest is decided by AI and your based on your company categorization principles and what is your target persona and etc. But the point is, you don't have to train people on how to follow the process, because they just need to load the photo and they get everything in practically minutes. So the last step is a playbook. Playbook means a set of things like a set of facts, email templates, decks, competitor, like all these things that you want to arm your salespeople with, so they can work with the prospect right now immediately. It means they just met the person, took the photo of the business card, and then they have all the facts available in their phone immediately. And that's the point of the automations, and that's what we're gonna do. So I created, for this example, I have created just two playbooks, let's say yellow and blue book. You can color code it on or use a different denominator. And what we will do is we will create a plugin like this. Okay, and it's a same style plugin that we have created for industry. So to do that, what you need to do is you need to go here and press understand and then categorize. That's what we are doing. We're categorizing information, and then we will set up this manually. If you already have this information, you can upload this information automatically. And if you start using these automations, eventually you will have lots of data just to load it, not to add examples. Now, what we're gonna use a person, position, and industry. Let's say CTO from technology is a yellow book. Okay. Then, if it's a CFO, which requires a different set of materials in a sense of how to present our solution in a little bit different manner, because their values are a little bit different than for CTO, then we use a blue book. And in that style you can create more examples depending on your segmentation and more color code books, but then we need to press next. We're using this in make, so nothing else. And here is SOP selection. Okay, so now we have our plugin. Okay, I already created this before this video to run some tests, and I used a little bit more examples. Now the next step is to add this plugin to Bitskout. Again, we already have everything prepared, and you can, by the way, you can add more dimensions to that categorization. So we already have everything prepared. What we need to do is just add another module from Bitskout, and that will run for text. And we will map the values, SOPs. We'll map the values. We'll take the person, position here and an industry. Let's run this module. Let's say position, let's say financial analyst technology. Okay, and it will give us a label. So now every time I have a business card ready, so here is the label. Okay, then the next step is to add to our monday.com board the step where we map it. Okay, so let's add an item, and we have a column for that called the sales set, and we'll set just a label. It's not a direct link to materials, because you can trigger another automation to grab, based on that label, to grab information from another board where you store all the materials, so grab the URL or mirror column. Like, you can do all those things. After that, I'm just to keep the time, I just wanted to show you that this is how it works, and then we can of course expand it, and feel free to send any questions. But yeah, that's it. So now what we need to do is load a business card and run this scenario. So let's do that. Just give me a second, I will load the business. Okay, so now our card is loaded and we are extracting information from it. And what will happen, it will appear in this board, and we'll have an industry and what kind of sales set to use. Again, you can add a mirror column, and based on this label, grab the direct link to a Notion page from another board where you store the materials, depending on your setup. Okay, and here we are, and we have our sales set. So this is absolutely important if you want to do things 5 times faster with less people. Creating a standardized procedures and standardized material set helps you drive everything really fast. So the SDR who just loaded this business card received the information about the prospect. It's his industry organizational unit received it in a Slack, also list of topics. I still have running the messages, so they received a message with the list of topics to talk with this person. And also they now know the material set, fact sheet and objection list to use when they are discussing in a minute after they met this person. This is how you win with less resources and being smart. Hopefully this was useful. Again, all the templates and everything you can find in the blog post. They're available there. And if you need this to be set up, it will take 60 minutes, one Zoom call, and you will have this running in your company. Thanks a lot for your time, and I hope this was really useful. Thank you.